Friends, thank you for watching my channel. I just want to remind you, if you need wallpaper, go to www.wallpaperboulevard.com. Tell them Spencer sent you. In fact, if you use my hashtag, Spencer Colgan is wallpaper, they'll be sure to give you a 10% off at your checkout. No matter how much you order, they have a wide selection of wallpaper. Check it out. Tell them I said hello and enjoy your discount. If you like this wall covering, it's exclusive wall coverings. And what's nice about it is paste the wall. And it is kind of easy to hang. And it's pattern number W for William, L for Larry, 20402. Okay, and this is installed in a lobby in a condo building. I'll show you the full finished look in a moment. Hi, this is Spencer Colgan back with you. On my channel, Spencer Colgan is Wallpaper, talking about kill points. If you're a new wallpaper installer, you probably have a knack for hanging paper. You do a great job. The layout looks great, but the planning, you forget to plan. Sometimes you go around the room and you come too close to a corner. Maybe your sheet of wallpaper ends an inch away from the corner. Not an ideal situation. Usually the mark of somebody who's either a do-it-yourselfer, trying really hard, or a new installer who hasn't worked with a veteran installer. Either way, you can work that out, but it's difficult when you wind up with a mistake like that. One of the more common mistakes made by wallpaper installers is not planning where the last sheet and the first sheet meet. Sometimes during my installations, I forget myself to stop continuing the wallpaper in consideration of where the kill point will be. I forget, I say, oh man, I gotta pull the sheet off, because you wanna end over a doorway, or you want to end up there over a closet or whatever. And so sometimes I forget. So if I forget, certainly a do-it-yourselfer or a new paper installer could fail to plan or forget him or herself. So what is a kill point? When you have a patterned paper, which most of them are, some people don't like patterns, and so they just have solid color. Usually in commercial establishments like a hotel, you'll see a nice beige vinyl in the hallways. You just double cut it. It's all the same stuff. But when you have patterned wallpaper, your kill point is very important, and that is the sheet that finishes the room. And that is the sheet which marks the end, joining it to the first sheet or the beginning. If you should have things like animals or people or the same tree every 24 inches, this kill point is very important. Now, I'm showing you a pattern. This is indeed a pattern. And this has a repeat of 10 inches. And so on a pattern like this is an easy one. Well, let me show you my kill point. That's where, right there, where my last and first sheet began. So let me explain why you would want to hang your last sheet there. If you do it in a corner, you have 9 or 10 feet of mismatch going on. You see how this matches with that? If you should start here and go this way, and then you come around and you end here, you're going to be off. This box, which you see up there, you see this one? How that line is there, and then you have the same thing over here. So you have a line. So if you have a bunch of lines that are not matching, it looks terrible, even on an abstract pattern like this. So we want to keep the kill point short, and we have many opportunities to do this. Over doorways, 10 inches, 6 inches, 5 inches, okay? And so, which doorway would you choose? Well, this is an elevator. My customers get off and they go into that door. That's their condo. So they'll always be looking at that doorway, right? Above it. But if you're gutsy, that's not a big deal. If you want to put your kill point here. It's a gutsy move, but not with this pattern. This is an easy one. Or you could do it over the elevator. But now you got the customer coming out of their door, and as many times as they go in, they're coming out. So each one will have the same potential for seeing the mismatch. If I had hung this room, I would have done, there was a problem, there was a leak, so I was called in to rehang half of the, or 3/4 of this room. So if I were to have done it, I'd put the kill point over here. So you're walking in off this elevator and you're going that way, straight ahead. And so nobody's looking there. That's where I would have put it. Or guess what? I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Check this out. That's where my kill point would have been. End of story, right there. Right behind that exit sign. Okay? Having said that, you now understand that it's a strategic location. Where you put your kill point will make or break the job, depending on your pattern. So now let me take you up to the kill point and show you. This one's easy, I know. For you veterans out there, I realize, perhaps I could have done a more challenging video for this, but I have several online already. Just look up Spencer Colgan kill point or fake out, and you'll find at least 5 such videos. Let's go up on the ladder. Well, here's the condo entrance, and here's the last sheet. And here's the first sheet. And here's my kill point. As you can see, the pattern doesn't match, but guess what? It's so abstract, nobody's gonna see it. And you see this line here? See that? Look what I got right under it. Not too shabby. So this is an easy one, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna slice vertically down. Nobody's gonna see this, okay? You can go and make a big deal out of nothing here. This is not a big deal. So I would take my straight edge. See, I can't use just any straight edge. It has to fit between the ceiling. So I'm using a 4-inch. So you can do many things here. You can cut against one of these lines using the line to keep your line straight. Don't make this crooked. Don't freehand it and think, well, I can do this. This is what's gonna happen. Look what happens. And everybody sees it. The light gets trapped in your cut and you got a half moon there and it looks stupid. And you might get called back and be told, what's this? Okay, so let's do our cut. Nothing profound, right? See how I use the line to cut right against there? Oh. Now, when you remove the wallpaper, you might have a backing to remove. But guess what? Mine came off all together. nice and clean. If you're liking this video, can you do me a favor and hit like while you're still with me? What do you guys think? I'm gonna get off the ladder, see what you think from below. I mean, again, it's nothing profound, right? We just kind of went with the geometric pattern. We're dealing with straight lines. We clean it up. You want the line to be straight. In this instance, what I'm showing you on this video, the most important consideration, I think, is to go with straight lines. And secondly, use a guide when you trim your line. Spencer, you didn't use a line. Actually, I went off camera and I used this, okay? I can't hold the camera and do that because I was only born with 2 hands, and I know many of you have more than 2 hands, and it's great if you do. I envy you. So let's get off the ladder and show you what it looks like. Here's my piece that I voided. It's right above there. I don't think you can tell where my kill point is because I can't, and I've been working with the pattern for the last 6 hours. So there you have it. It's pretty consistent with the rest of the room, right? And that's the consideration. Is it consistent? Does it draw undue attention? And in this case, I would say no. Kill point.